Namaste and welcome back, everybody. I'm Justin the Game Guru, and we are playing more Super Mario Sunshine. Just having a lovely time in the sun, because over here it has been overcast and rainy for several days. And it's just nice. It's just babbly nice. Babbly babbly.
More fun in the sun is what he's
Yes.
trying to say.
Yeah, we need more relaxation. And
Not worry about the problems of the day.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Without noise?
Do I have? No, that's a refill. It's like, do I has jet? Okay. I'm gonna need jet. Where? Oh, where? Jet's over there. Of course it's over there. Oh. And it's yeah, over there. Whee! Yoink. Haha! Like Zoink Scoob! Woohoo! Down. Whee! Woohoo! Oh, falling. Okay, and nope, darn it. It's very hard to see when you are backwards. Nope. Missed again. No! No! Darn it.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, missed. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god, did I seriously just completely overshoot it? I did. There's no maybes about it. Let's see now. Nope. Da, 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 da. Aha! I got it this time. Whoa. I almost walked off.
Look at that.
Stolen. Oh, this one. More rotatey things. Whew, close one. Bum, bum, bum. Boo, do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yeah, so I feel I should just start just talking randomly. Like I'm absolutely not used to actually recording still. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, but I'm not used to this whatsoever. So, a little bit about myself. Aside from playing games since I was like a wee young lad. Words.
I would be the last.
You are the last.
You would be the last.
Words that says. Yeah. So I actually, like I said, I grew up playing Super Mario World. No, no, no! I didn't hit B. I did hit B. My thumb hit B. So like Super Mario World, I'm really good at. The 3D Mario, sometimes I'm good at. Sometimes, yeah, it depends. This is one of my favorites just because, like, not only is it just really, it's really well done, but ever since Super Mario 64, I always wanted to, oh, whew, saved. I always wanted a game where I could actually, like, ride Yoshi, like in Super Mario World, and this one was the first one that let you do that. I'm really glad Super Mario Galaxy 2 does that as well. I feel bad I haven't beaten that one, let alone played it as much as I probably should have. But yeah, one of the reasons is that I hadn't beaten Super Mario Galaxy 1 until recently. And so I was kind of waiting till I did that. But then I heard about how Super Mario Galaxy 1 has like so... There's the Luigi run. Once you get all the stars on Super Mario Galaxy 1, you unlock the Luigi run, and then once you get all of those, there's one last level. And I sadly have not played that one last level because it's supposed to be the hardest level in that particular game. And I know they did it again with Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I really want to do that. But unfortunately, well, actually, not even really unfortunately. It's always been a matter of time. I've always got so many things on my mind wanting to play. There's so many fun games.
Well, new games come out.
Yeah, a new game comes out. Like, what do you want to play now? Like this, I can at least say I beat it back in the day with the GameCube. I didn't, because I was the kid with the GameCube first. And I say first because I did end up getting all of that generation. For anyone wanting to like play games or like, oh, should I get this console? The thing I always ask people, because I work retail, and I get a lot of customers like, oh, well, I'm thinking about getting this, but I don't know what I'd play on it, is if you're gonna get a console, make sure there's at least a handful of games on there you want to play, not just one. Getting something for one game, unless you're a die-hard, absolute, devoted fan of that one thing, you're gonna get tired of it at some given point. So, make sure there's like 3 to 5 games you want to play. Go for it, dude! Oh god. Right onto there. No arms for you, damn it. Get out of there.
When I was a kid, my brother had a Game Boy. And that's kind of the first video game experience, I guess, I ever had. And then my parents got me a Sega.
Ah, so wiggly.
Or when they thought I was old enough to have one.
Yeah, see, I had the Super Nintendo, and we played the crap out of that thing. Ow. then we got the 64, which so when the 64 came out, my brother asked for that for Christmas. And the Super Nintendo was supposed to be the family console, but my brother mainly, like, he'd put it in his room, which it's not a family console thing. The 64 ended up going into the living room and becoming the family console. So when the 64 came out, I asked for my own Super Nintendo, and until the GameCube, I was always, like, one console behind. Because, like, when 64 came out, he'd asked for all the 64 games. I'd asked for Super Nintendo games, because at the time, they were dirt cheap. And so I actually got I have the second generation of Super Nintendo. It's like the sleeker design without the little the eject flippy button. Or the little slidey bits.
Yeah, it's fun because I got the Sega and I got the N64 after.
Yeah.
That was just...
You Sega girl.
I know!
Which is funny, you didn't get the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
That's really funny. I mean, the Dreamcast, it wasn't a bad console. It just... Sega did a lot of things with it that they shouldn't have. They did a lot of good things with it. It was way ahead of its time.
It's funny because I would never ask for specifically like something like that, like an actual game console.
Yeah.
My first game consoles I got were pretty much a big surprise to me.
I forgot.
I was one of those kind of kids. I'm like, I don't want to ask my parents for something so expensive.
I need a slower one. Yeah, see... I asked not necessarily for expensive things. Like, my parents always like, oh, well, this is how much money we can spend on you. And so I tried to get the most out of that every time.
Yeah.
And because my dad constantly complained when I was younger. Like, until, like, middle school, he constantly complained, oh, well, we don't have enough money to do this. Or, oh, we don't have enough money to do that. So I'm like, okay, so it's like, I'll make it easy for them. And just get, like, a handful of things. Or get the most out of what I could.
And see, with my parents, it was more like, I knew how hard both of them worked all the time. And I knew we didn't have, like, a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
But I was never one of those kids that actually, like, actively, like, search things up, and so I never knew what games were really available.
I know it can pick you up better if you're over here.
Yeah, but I can't watch the timer.
Oh, there. That's true.
But yeah, I mean, it was some of my favorite games.
Boink.
When I was younger and even today, I didn't specifically ask for them because I didn't know they were a thing.
I knew there was another person who wanted fruit. I'd love you to bring me some coconuts.
Oh, and there's this convenient tree right there with coconuts.
Yep. More than one fell in the water. No.
Hey, guys, you got one.
I did get one. Nope, missed that one. But no, so because of like that, that's two. I always kind of like, I'm always thoughtful, so like anytime my parents are like, oh, well, what do you want for this? I'm always like, oh, well, like, I could just get this.
Yeah.
I've never, like, money will burn a hole in my pocket if it's my money.
Yeah.
Other people's money is like, I don't.
Of course, if I have money, I'm like, yarn. I can shop for yarn. I'm like, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't do it. It's in my crafty nature, unfortunately. If it's my own money, I kind of wanna do the crafting thing, and I'm like, ooh, what can I get for this?
See, at the same time, like, I can still think of, like, oh, well, I don't have to spend this money.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to? Oh, yeah, there's always tons of stuff I want to buy. But I'm just one man working retail.
That's kind of the danger there, too, because you work retail.
That's true.
And stuff comes in and you're like, ooh, I want.
Yep. That's very true.
That's why I stay away from the store. I don't go in there.
Oh, yes, but see, I get a discount.
Yes, that makes it more dangerous for the money that I have. But not so much money that I have. I'll be like, ooh, Funko Pops. Or, ooh, a movie I want. Ooh, other
there.
things.
I guess I was like, where is it? Looper, move.
Well, at least the ball.
That's true. Okay, there's that one. There's one. There it is. I was like, I know it's there.
There's the third one.
Where is it? No, I don't consider myself like super great at video games. In fact, I flounder a lot. I forgot that crap. I literally have to land on the damn thing too. I was trying to like, okay, come on. No, like it's all fun.
It's fiend.
I do kind of wonder what the Delfino people actually really do for.
During the day.
I was just kind of. Yeah, what do they do for a living? Because they don't seem to be asking for anything.
Like
with
you can
this.
go off to the fruit stands and take the fruit.
They're not chasing me. Oh, damn, I missed one.
So do they just get that much money?
I don't know.
From tourists in general coming to
Somehow. It's like, oh, all the airline money goes to them. That's it.
No! Ah! Massive knot! Ah!
Her yarn is tangled.
Oh, fuck!
Alright, come on.
I know, you're looking at me like I'm a weirdo. I can't help it.
Up here. Up here.
Yeah, that's a good question though, because it's like they don't. You can go up and take the fruit and everything. And they don't charge you for it. They don't.
Let alone like they ask you to look for fruit when it's right beside them.
Yeah.
This guy looks like a mobster.
you washing it, Nina.
Hey, nobody likes to be sprayed with water. What is your job, buddy? Hey, I think you're in need of a pair of special sunshades. Oh, well, then again, maybe you're not ready. You spent a bit more time here on Island Delphine. Come back when you think you're ready for a pair. See ya. So that's actually a reference to the end of the game. Because when you beat the game, they give you a pair of sunglasses, and it actually tints the whole game, which is it's a really nice touch. I kind of miss the days of that. Like, I think the PS2 the PS2, GameCube, original Xbox, it was the last era where games really had just fun extras. Like, you don't get the real crazy extras anymore. Like, gone is the days of big head mode, or
Well, I mean, some
like,
still have it. It's just not a lot.
yeah.
Not nearly as many as there used to be.
Yeah, I know. I just wanna...
Go back around.
Yep, circle back around, so I... Well, missed it. But yeah, like, the Resident Evil 2 remake is an example of what older games used to do. Camera freaking out. I was gonna say, camera freaked out. Whew. Do not want to die again just because the game is stupid. There we go. Like, so when you beat the game, you can unlock Tofu mode and the fourth survivor. Then you have extra costumes, you have unlimited ammo weapons. Like, you unlock a lot of stuff. And with what they did with Resident Evil 3, you didn't really get difficulty or like new game modes. You got harder difficulties, which it's fine in some context, but
They also cut a lot of stuff out of that game.
they did. But I wasn't gonna mention that. I'm just because I hear the people online mention that they cut out entire sections that were in the original game, and they made some things right and some things they changed so dramatically that it's just not even the same game anymore. And it's fine, but if you're gonna make a remake,
it's still fun to play.
Yeah.
It's short.
Like, Mr. X in Resident Evil 2 is such a good enemy. Like, his tracking, he is a constant threat. Like, as long as he's out, he is a constant threat, and that makes him such a good enemy. And honestly, in a lot of ways, that's what Nemesis was supposed to be.
Yeah, he was just
but
keep coming at you, keep coming.
Like the original Resident Evil 3, because I've watched speedruns of it, is every encounter with Nemesis that was supposed to be a major encounter was always supposed to ask you two decisions. Do you stay here or do you go there? Do you run this way or that way? Like,
try and fight him, run away.
Yeah, like,
I like the googly eye bullet bills in this one.
Yeah. Oh, that is actually a lot harder to do than it looked. I actually saw speedrunners pretty much say it's easier to avoid that, to like not go for that one at this point. Ow. Camera, you're killing me now. Oh, come on. There we go. He's a dead. Yeah, like you were supposed to be you're supposed to be chased by him throughout the game, and it really just wasn't like a thing. It was okay. Now I need to watch which ways these appear. Whew.
I don't know.
Like,
there's a lot of games that I'm like, I love
the concepts of a lot of things are really good.
Yeah. I also like the puzzle solving for some of them.
And that was one of the things is that 3 took out a lot of the puzzles that made it what everybody liked about it. I actually love that the spawn points for these guys is like little drawings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like the camera's not perfect on this game.
Oh no.
But
that was also a fault for some of the older games. Is that sometimes the camera was fine.
yeah.
Sometimes the camera would be the bane of your existence, and you would be like, "Why do you do this to me?"
I'm not going for that extra life. Woohoo! Yeah, like
I mean, even some of my favorite older games, the camera's just, oh my god.
and I'm glad it's a free-flowing camera. It's just, or at least a 360 camera. It's just sometimes you get those bad camera angles. Like, as far as this one goes, Nintendo did get it to where it's a good, hey, you can't see something here, so it'll show your silhouette. So that makes it a little easier, but...
A little bit. Makes it a little easier,
yeah.
but not that
But,
much easier.
Like, as much as I love the PS4, I love like the Switch. I love all these games that are coming out. I want more games that give things in the sense of extras, like things that if you beat the game, you get something for it.
Kind of like how Reignited.
Yeah, like
the second game. If you beat it all the way through
and
play it again.
Yeah, Spyro Reignited. If you beat Spyro 2 on the Reignited trilogy and you get everything, you go to Dragon Shores?
Yeah, Dragon Shores.
You go to the Dragon Shores and you can
play all
unlock
the minigames there.
You can unlock Super Flame. Well, what they don't tell you is that when you unlock Super Flames, because if you're thinking like, oh, yeah, it's just Super Flame for that. No. You can make other files, because you can have up to 3 files. That Super Flame is on all the other files when you play Spyro 2.
So, you can start a whole new game with it.
And you can have Super Flame from the very beginning, which makes it
so nice.
So nice. And for a game that actually, like, some of the challenges in it are like, beat this boss without being hit. That can get kind of hard. But I mean, it's really fun. It does make that a lot easier. I can say that I actually ended up getting those without it because I didn't know that was a thing until afterwards.
Well, neither of us knew.
Yeah, we didn't know it
It was
until one
kind
of
of
us
a nice
unlocked
surprise.
it and went to go like replay the game. Because I had so many people like, oh hey, because I've had like friends and customers come up to me while I was working because we start talking about games. And they're like, hey, how did... Like, oh yeah, I'm platinuming Spyro 2. And like, how do you do this without getting hit? It's like, oh, well, I mean, there's an easy way. I just ended up learning attack patterns, but the easy way is just beat the game once. But this is all I have for this episode. If you liked what you watched, subscribe, like. Helps me out. I really love to make this a living. If I can't, that's cool too. As long as I'm entertaining people. Like, that's honestly what I care about. Is making y'all laugh. Making y'all... Well, I hope I don't make y'all cry unless it's the game I'm playing. But,
Like
just having fun.
The story for the
Yeah.
game can make you cry.
Yeah, the story for the game. If I make you cry, say it in the comments like, you bastard, you made me cry. But no. But...
Apparently Mario's taking
Yeah, Mario's gonna take a nap. And I will see y'all in the next episode. Sayonara, and see y'all later.
Bye.